Welcome to Laramie, Wyoming, and one of the highest elevations you will find in all of college football. And it is home to the Wyoming Cowboys, and they have a taste for the spicy brown mustard. Today we're set for a clash between these two rivals from the Mountain West. As we'll see, the winners of 3 straight, the New Mexico Lobos, taking on a squad hoping to prevent another L this week, the Wyoming Cowboys. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, here with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get... Off the bootleg, wants to toss it. Trying to make magic on the scramble. On the run, and he'll slide to avoid the hit. A nifty pickup there. The Lobos can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. They'll ride Davis here. And how about the work up front by that big defensive line? Let's talk a little bit about New Mexico. For programs at this level, they are regularly fighting off the big school for diamonds in the rough, but it looks as if they won this battle with the commitment from a 3-star receiver, Jesse.
He just thought he had better opportunities on and off the field here at this program, and he's going to get a lot of chances to make plays early. With his talent, expect him to start right away, and if I'm the offensive coordinator, I'm going to be trying to find ways to get this 3-star the ball.
And it's incomplete, deflected, knocked away by the D. Or will they dial up on second, and a long way to go. The give to the back. There he goes. Now they're starting to feel it. They've got a first down at the 44. And the Lobos are flying down the field. Wants to go up top on first down. Caught over the middle. It's Thompson. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
Yeah, and you've seen these curl routes. This is a timing route. Understanding the ball's got to come out of my hand right when he hits the top of that curl. Nice job by the QB finding him. Nice catch.
At the 20, he's got space. He goes out of bounds right at the 10-yard line, and the offense can smell the touchdown from here. The Lobos will line it up on 1st and 10. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. Quick strike complete. And he motors into the end zone. Touchdown, New Mexico! You want to talk about a great way to start the game and set the tone early.
It's so nice to have a quarterback just get himself into the game and get himself established. You make a couple throws, you lead your offense down the field, you score.
First play of this drive comes from the 5-yard line. Wants to throw on first down. Quickly to the flat, the wide receiver screen. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain.
Trying to throw the wide receiver screen to pick up that first down, but the defense just too much speed getting to the ball carrier on that one.
Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down.
And you know, big chunks like this don't happen unless you commit to the run game. You got to get those big boys up front into the game, understanding I want to knock people off the football, create some holes like you do here for my running back, make the game easy.
Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. That's the end of the period, and New Mexico has the lead. And after that first quarter, let's see if these guys can get back in the game in the second. Off the play fake. Oh, they're after him. And it's an incomplete pass over the middle. You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. Third and long from inside their own 20. From the gun, wants to pass. Now improvising. He'll pull it down and run. At the 35, he's loose. He goes out of bounds right at the 37-yard line. A good, productive play there to get things going. Looking to throw on first down. Finds his big tight end. Found enough room to get it into enemy territory. They're down at the 43-yard line. A 1st and 10 for this offense. Motion from the back. To the air on first down. Makes the grab. And a 9-yard gain on first down leaves them with 2nd and short.
Nice completion here to this wide receiver. And you're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long. Defense has got to keep their eye.
And the defense gets home and makes a play at the 37-yard line. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the Lobos come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep this drive. Oh, he's got some space. The chunk plays that they love, and he takes it all the way down to the 10.
That's what's so scary about this offense. They've got guys in the perimeter that can change the game in one single play, and you saw it right there. Too much speed on the perimeter to create that explosive play.
They've got the screen set up. That completion will take them inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. The give from the gun. He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here. Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. He's got it. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Lobos. Wide receiver going in motion. From the gun, the ground game. This freshman makes the stop after a short gain.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground. Take away that run game. Make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
They'll move the chains after he gets it to the 43-yard line. Last completion moves the sticks in. Let's see if they try it again. Rides the back and leaves it.
You want to make play calling easy for an offensive coordinator? Run the ball like that every play. I mean, when you can run that on first down and set up a short yardage on 2nd down, it makes play calling easy. Every single call on that sheet is available here on 2nd down.
The Lobos getting set on 1st and 10. Looking downfield on first down. They'll run the screen. A 7-yard pickup. It'll be 2nd and 3. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Looking downfield, and time is running short. A shot toward the end zone. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Gentlemen, who's got a better seat there today in Laramie than you do? And yes, football is a game of inches, but man, is that really the case when you consider the length of some of these possessions. Look, I'm not an analytics guy, but I do know this. The team that sustains drives and just moves the sticks might be the team.
We will get another look at this New Mexico offense. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Intercepted, and the defense has set him up. He managed to... Working that left side now. Got room on the return. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36. Let's see how they set the tone on 1st and 10. Looking to throw on first down. A strike downfield. Nice pickup there. Gets him the first down and sets him up at the 45-yard line. New set of downs after the completion. Wide receiver comes in motion. Wants to go up top on first down. Dances away to buy time. He'll pick up a few before going out of bounds at the 34.
This quarterback, man, looks like he's playing angry right now. He did not like that interception he threw the last time out on the field. You could see on the sidelines, guys, he could not wait to get back out there. And that time, it was like he was running mad. I don't even know if he really wanted to throw that ball. He just wanted to take off, scramble, go get the first down.
Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. Looking to fire. Throws for the tight end. All alone, he's got it. Gets out of bounds after the big play, and they'll be set up in business with a 1st and goal. And the Lobos didn't start this drive with great field position, but they have moved methodically down the field. With the run on 1st and goal. Wrestled down at the 8-yard line as they threaten deep in the red zone. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18.
That is just what you want defensively, right? Bend, don't break. They drove down the field a little bit. They got 2nd and goal. Boom.
And he'll haul it in and take it to the end zone. Touchdown, New Mexico. No mid-season doldrums for these guys as they push out the lead in week 6.
Really nice job working the route, getting himself open. He was able to locate the football, snag it out of the air, and this guy now has 5 receiving touchdowns.
Now New Mexico will go back to work on offense. Well, the last time they had it, the long field didn't bother them in the least, and they'll try to do it again. Short throw to the sideline is complete, and he's out of bounds after picking up a couple. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Back to pass. Here's a hit. Right through his hands and incomplete, and he'll want that one back. It'll be 3rd down. And now let's see if the offense can bail itself out after the 2nd down misfire. Got it in the middle, it's Thompson. Coming out, attacking from deep in their own end, and they're out at the 26 with the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake on 1st down. Incomplete. Looked as if he had his man, but just a misfire from this senior. So now it's 2nd and long. Now the play fake. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. Trying to pick up a 1st down. Finds a man on the left. Love to see these 3rd down conversions on offense, and they're out to their own 39-yard line. The Lobos look to keep this drive humming. On the ground, trying to pull the plug on this clock. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And how about that play by that giant, that mountain of a man on the defensive front? We reached a 2-minute timeout, and in all likelihood, they could just run the clock out. We'll see if they want to rub a little salt in the wound. Didn't find a single crack to run through on the last 2 plays. Let's see if they go up top on 3rd and 10. From the gun, wants to pass. Throws to the wideout. He's got an open man. Turning it on. Just like that. A huge gain, and they've got it inside the 10. They'll mark it at the 8. And the Lobos will try to punch it in on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in.
And what's the closest guy to the football, man? It's those defensive tackles, and those guards and centers have to work together. They got to get those guys and get some movement. They don't on this play, and the big fella eats. Nowhere to go. When you run into him, you usually meet the ground.
Well, they try to go quarterback design run on that play, but the defense just not buying it. Nice job, everybody playing downhill and making a tackle close to the line of scrimmage.
Touchdown, Lobos! And the route is on. They give themselves a little more cushion as they try to reel off their 4th straight win. That score looks as if this one might have put it a little too far out of reach.
Yeah, this game's pretty much over. That was just the icing on the cake. But, you know, speaking of cake, I'm kind of hungry. Can we get out of here? Can we finish this?
This is what you're looking for when you have the better team. Go out and show it. Don't fool around with them. Go out and play to a standard of excellence.
Just dominate. You know you're going to take care of business. You know you're going to win. It's like how many? How many can I win by? And I like that you keep your foot on the gas and just continue to pile it on. It's their job to stop you. Let them do their job. You just keep pouring it on.
It's not about the X's and the O's. It's the Jimmies and the Joes. This is why recruiting is so important in college football. They just had better players, more physical. They were faster, and it showed today.
Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and Jesse We know the way to San Jose, heart of the Silicon Valley and home to the San Jose State Spartans, and anticipation has been high all week for this one. Today, these two teams square off in what should be an exciting Mountain West showdown. As we'll see, the winners of 4 straight, the New Mexico Lobos, taking on a squad hoping to prevent another L this week, the San Jose State Spartans. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by a couple of legends, and yes, we do use that term loosely. David. This offense is so deep in the hole, it looks like the end zone's at the end of the earth. Wants to throw on first down. And the pass is incomplete, but it might not matter. Flag is down, and it looked as if the defense was roughing up that receiver.
And the defender just way too handsy on that last play. You could see all the contact as the ball was in the air. He simply can't do it, and the referee's caught it.
Looking to throw on first down. Unloads to the wideout. Got his man downfield. Now they've got a little room to work with. They're out to the 28 with a first down. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Breaks into the open. And the explosiveness, the big gainer, gets it to the 49-yard line.
Well, there's the offense trying to take advantage of this running back's speed. I like the call. Hand off to the left, to the outside. Put him in space and let him go to work.
The Lobos just got that huge run. They'd love another explosive play. To the air on first down. Makes the grab. The defense will converge, and out of bounds he goes at the 40. Here comes the offense on second down. He'll pull it on the read. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a first down. And the Lobos come to the line with a new set of downs. Looking downfield on first down. Throws toward the end zone.
Well, the defense did a pretty good job that time on the option play of having someone dedicating themselves to the quarterback to get him down. Not enough to stop the offense from picking up the first down, though. The defense really needs to be keyed in on this because they're going to see this option play more and more as this game goes on.
The Lobos come to the line on third down, trying to keep this drive alive. They'll move the wide receiver. From the gun on third down. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a fourth down. They'll play it safe and send out the field goal unit. Never a doubt. And the first points of the day come on that field goal.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road.
This drive will get underway from just inside the 35 at their own 34. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Pulls it in. They've got it to the 49-yard line, and they'll move the chains. The inside handoff. A very short pickup there, and that'll be the final play of the first quarter. That's the end of the period, and New Mexico has the lead. And we've come to the end of the first as we take a moment to check out the stats so far. Now to see if these guys can get back in the game in the second quarter. Went to the running game on first down. Now here they come again. Running back searching for a hole. And he won't quite get there, but boy, after that pickup, just a few inches to go for the first. An array of possibilities here. And the Lobos are facing third and inches. Quickly to the tight end. Putting together a real scoring threat here as they pick up the first down at the 36. The Lobos are on the move. Looking to throw on first down. Takes a hit as he fires. Guys, let's talk a little bit about New Mexico. Always nice to get a win on the recruiting trail. They feel like they did, landing a 3-star wide receiver, verbal commitment. They feel like he has the type of talent that can help a program at this level.
It's going to help their offense right away. I think one of the biggest reasons why he chose this program is because he felt he could get on the field right away and help them out. Bigger programs are out after, and he thought he might have to wait his turn elsewhere. Not the case here. Expect him to make some plays early on.
Yeah, and the quarterback knew exactly where he wanted to go with the football, had time, spins the ball deep. Nice job by this offense, understanding what the defense is giving them.
Give him 6. Touchdown, New Mexico!
And the passing game paying dividends right now for this offense. They just had...
Let's see what the Lobos offense has in store. Last drive went for 6. We'll see if they can do it again. Buying some time as he moves left. Unleashes one. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down.
And that's your goal. Separate man from ball. Try to get your shoulder in there on the catch point and really give him something to think about. Physically jar that football and knock it out. Nice job by the defender.
They'll run him out of bounds, but look what's on the ground. Penalty marker. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Let's see what they've got on second down. They'll try the run. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
Well, this is a defense that we know takes tons of pride stopping the run. That's where it all starts and ends with them, and you saw a great effort on that last play.
Third play of the drive, and they need to make something happen here on 3rd and long. Pressure coming. Working on the right. Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short. Timeout called here by the defense. It's their first of the half. And the Lobos will come to the line to convert on 4th down. He's got enough. It'll be a first down. They've got it at the 12. We're at the 2-minute timeout. They've built a big lead, and they'll try to pile on a little more before the break. The Lobos have it with a 1st and 10. Wants to go up top on first down. And they're not quite in rhythm there. It's incomplete.
This defense knew they had a tall task playing against this Heisman-caliber quarterback. And the best way to affect him is with pressure. They were able to hit him on that play, and that forced the incompletion.
Wrestled down at the 8-yard line as they threaten deep in the red zone. They'd love to pick up this 3rd down and get a fresh set with 1st and goal. Going to try to pop one on the screen. And he'll take this into the end zone, but hang on just a second. Flag down. Let's see what this is about. Maybe a momentary scare for that offense when they saw the flag. It's on the defense, declined, and the touchdown stands.
Well, this offense is clicking. They've been doing it all first half, running the ball, throwing the ball. They had insult to injury with another touchdown here right before teams go into the tunnel. This defense, guys, they have got to find some answers, and they've got to regroup here at halftime.
Clock winding towards 0. They'll get one more snap off. He's going for it all. Pass falls incomplete, and there are still 3 seconds left. Just enough time to get off one final play of the half. Hand off from the shotgun. And after that short game, they'll head to the locker room for halftime. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Guys, who's had a better seat there in San Jose than you have? A captivating game so far. And we'd be remiss if we didn't start this halftime report by giving props to this superstar tight end. He's been almost, you know what, check that. He has been unguardable with that unusual blend of speed, size, hands, and route running. He is a pick-your-poison kind of player.
The Spartans will try to kick this one deep to get things underway in the second half. On the move from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more. Let's see what the Lobos offense has dialed up this time. If it's working, why change it? And that running game was working in the first half. I imagine we'll see a lot more of it here in the third quarter.
And you just know the offensive line was telling their coordinator, put this on us. Let us continue to go out there, push these guys around. We can put this game on our back and end this thing by running the ball.
And this is a manhood question for this defense. Like, as a defensive lineman, and you're pounding the rock, like, I got to physically rise to this challenge. This defense has to play more inspired and more physical in the second half.
They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Fires to the wideout. And that pass will be jarred loose on 2nd down. That brings up 3rd down.
Well, the offense has had their way all game long up to this point. Finally, the defense is able to make a play. And I'll tell you, after that hit, that receiver, he's going to be thinking twice about running that route again.
Oh, you know what time it is when the defense gets that stop on 3rd down. Fist up in the air. Nice job getting to the quarterback, putting some pressure on him, hitting him, forcing the...
We will get another look at this New Mexico offense. Here's another opportunity, Jesse, to stretch out this lead after punting last time.
I think it goes back to your playmakers, Reese. I think it's finding the guys that have been working for you earlier on in this game and getting them the football.
Yeah, and there's obviously no need to panic. I mean, think about it. You got the lead. You got the football. You got to be smart with the football, make your plays, put a good drive together here.
The pull and throw off the RPO. He moves the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 33. And this set of downs gets started from the 33, 1st and 10. Wants to throw on 1st down. Pressure all over the quarterback, and down he goes at the 24. And the Lobos with a long way to go after the loss on the last play.
And how do you counteract all the speed you have in college football? You chase the quarterback and the skill position guys with faster guys. You bring in more DBs. You bring them down the box. You get them near the line of scrimmage so they can make big plays with their fast speed in the backfield.
Throws to the tight end. Can't make the connection on 3rd down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's 4th down. The Lobos send out the punt unit. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Now New Mexico will go back to work on offense. After a punt on their last possession, they are set up in plus territory this time.
And honestly, it wouldn't have mattered if they scored a touchdown their last possession. You've got to be able to turn the page and see this as a brand new opportunity to go get points.
Yeah, and your defense has set you up for in a position to get points right away. Now, let's get this offense back rolling again, create some momentum, just get a few 1st downs, and I'm in scoring position.
The RPO, it's complete. They go up top to get it down to the 5-yard line as they try to pay off this drive. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a 1st without scoring. Fires to the end zone. Touchdown, Lobos! And the punishment has been extended. That'll give them a little more breathing room as they try to push. Offense making its way onto the field to start the drive. Motion from the wide receiver. They'll run it. They want to take their time here.
And I know you can play these late game situations differently, but I love when you just stay physical. You run the football. You preserve the lead. You got great field position. You're in a great position.
Intercepted, and finally this defense makes a play. They'll run the RPO and throw it right. Good, solid pickup on that one. They've got it out to the 40, and it's 1st down. After that big gainer to open things up, they'll put it in play from the 40. They'll give it to the back. You'll take 4 yards on first down every time, 2nd and 6. Across the 50 and down and out of bounds at the 44. A good pickup on that one. And the Lobos will snap it on 1st and 10. They'll run the counter. And he is swarmed under a host of defenders there to make the stop.
Brings up 2nd down.
They get the W, and with that being win number 6, looks as if they're going bowling, guys.
And that's a good moment for this squad, right? Like, you start every season, you have big goals, and it usually starts with your conference championship and winning a national championship, maybe going to the playoffs. Everybody has different goals, but getting to a bowl is always sweet, and this team's eligible now.
I know the coaches are really happy about this, the AD and the fans, because they know what it means for the program, right? You're going to get those 15 extra practices at the end of the year to help develop young talent. Looking ahead to next season, but that's next season. There's still a lot of football left to go this year. Let's just see how good of a bowl game they can get to.
That will put the wrap on things from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. You've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football. Welcome to University Stadium, home of the Lobos of the University of New Mexico in Albuquerque. As we'll see a squad from the Mountain West, the Air Force Falcons, taking on the winners of 5 straight, the New Mexico Lobos. For EA Sports College Football. Looking to throw on first down. That's reeled in. It's Thompson. They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49. The offense lining up for a first down play. To the air on first down. Complete to the left. Really nice pickup on that one as they get it to the 36. It'll be first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Quarterback on the keeper. And a good, solid pickup before the defense cuts him down. The Lobos with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. He'll keep it himself. Across the 25 to the 24-yard line before he stopped. Pick up a 5 and a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking downfield on first down. The quarterback can make a big play when he starts moving around. Zings it complete to the right. Now the connection takes it to the 11. And the Lobos will snap it on 1st and 10. Looking to throw on first down. Relentless, tough running gets it down to the 4.
And this is the hard part about being on defense and choosing whether to be conservative or bring the blitz. They bring the blitz, he sees it, and that's what he does really well. Sees it and immediately...
Touchdown, New Mexico! Made the grab and then did the rest himself, and they put points on the board. Let's see what the Lobos offense has in store. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. He'll pull it down. Headed to the end zone. He's all the way down to the 3. Showed it all on that run.
First and goal.
That's the end of the period, and New Mexico has the lead. Guys, let's have a look at the stats as we've played 1 period.
7, Air Force 0.
Lots of time left and ready to go back at it here in the 2nd quarter. They'd love to start this quarter off with a touchdown right here. Looking to the end zone. Touchdown, Lobos! Fired in from the red zone for the score. Look, it's still early, but we have some real distance being put on the scoreboard right now.
You do. It's early, but you got to find something positive. Right now, everything going in the other direction. So how are you going to respond when you've been hitting the mouth early in this football game? Got to find something positive quick.
Let's see what the Lobos offense has dialed up this time. They've been firing on all cylinders, touchdowns on each of the first 2 drives, and they'll try to make it 3 for 3. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36. First down and 10. Wants to go up top on first down. Under fire. Under pressure, and down he goes at the 33. The Lobos trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Trying to escape and get it himself. They finally corral him, and he turns that into a big gain and a first down. And the Lobos, after exploding for that huge run, back to work. Wants to throw on first down. Firing to the right, complete. And they explode on that one, and they've got it down to the 22. This offense is like running a perfection drill in practice against air. Chunk play after chunk play, and here they come again. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. Looking to throw on first down. It's caught downfield. They finally get to him. A lot of play there to pick up the first down.
Man, this offense is so dangerous, Reese. They've got dudes all over the field that can make plays. There's a big gainer in the pass game.
You get a chunk of yards like that, now the defense is really on its heels. Got him downfield. And he cruises his way to the house. Touchdown, New Mexico.
And they trust their QB to execute like that.
Just enough time for one final play in this half. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update.
Guys, looks like you've got a great atmosphere today in Albuquerque. And a lot of coaches will say limiting the big plays and maybe hitting on a few yourself is key. But I'm more of a move the chains guy. Give me efficiency every day of the week and twice on Saturday. The offensive unit that subscribes to the less is more philosophy might be the one that leaves here today with a big fat W. And with that, let's send it back to the guys at University Stadium.
And the Falcons will kick it away first, and we'll start the second half. On the run from inside his own 5. Nice job executing all of these. We will get another look at this New Mexico offense. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. Grabbed in the middle, it's Davis. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. The Lobos in a good spot here with second and short. He moves the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 33.
All right, nothing flashy there. He just did what it took to get the first down.
With the first down, they'll put it in play from the 33. To the ground, he's got it again. Oh, he's got some space. That defense got gas, but they finally get him to the turf at the 47.
Man, those are so hard to defend. You know, the quarterback, obviously he's doing the run-pass option and creating some indecision in my head. And look at that. He hands it off, and the back gets a quick 10, easy. You know, like just chews up yardage. Just really, really tough to stop those kind of plays.
Stop is made at the 36, but he picked up 10 on that one and has a fresh set of downs. And the Lobos will have it first and 10. Rides the back and leaves it on the option. He had to fight for a couple down to the 33. Got 3 on first down at second and 7. The give to Davis. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
They're trying to run the football, and there's just nowhere to go for the ball carrier inside. He tried to bounce it to the outside. That linebacker way too fast. He met him.
Fires toward the end zone. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's 4th down. They'll send out the kicker here. That is no good. They'll snap the ball. First play of the drive coming from their own 24. First play of the drive wants to throw. Quickly out to the tight end. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. Under a minute to go here in the 3rd quarter. They'll leave it with him. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. They're going to keep this drive going. They'll have to make a play on 3rd and long from the 26. From the gun, wants to pass. Throws to the wideout. Wide open downfield. They'll get the first down. It's spotted on the 49. That's the end of the period, and New Mexico has the lead. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up.
Air Force.
They go back to work in the final period of this one. Motion from the wideout. To the air on first down. Bought a little time, lets it go. Quarterback just flat missed him. Incomplete. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. Snagged in the middle. It's Thompson. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep them from getting the first down. We thought we might see some of this. They'll go to the Wildcat formation here. Defense played the Wildcat very well on that one, stopping them for a short gain.
At this point of the game, the offense has the lead, and the offensive coordinator knows they want to keep running the football. So he's going back, he's looking at his playlist, and he's saying, which runs work the best for me in this game? What can I lean on right here to make sure?
Turning it on! Bounces over the top. And he's brought down after a nice gain. He's been so locked in, it seems like any pass called is a guaranteed chunk play.
Yeah, and winning late like this in the ball game, keep trusting him, keep spinning. You know why? Because stats matter late in the game. You want some postseason awards? Keep chucking it, keep getting those stats.
After losing yardage, it's 2nd and 12. Looking to fire. Bringing the heat. Rush coming in hot, and they got him at the 29. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Pocket breaking down. And he feels the heat coming in. It burns him up. Another sack. And on 4th down, they'll try to salvage the drive with a field goal. And that might be the edge of his range, but he had just enough. Now, there is a flag down on the play, but when you knock through a field goal from that distance and you're not going to get the first down, I think you just keep your points. This could turn out to be a huge penalty. Thought they were going to have to settle for 3, and now the offense back on the field with a chance for more. Got some room, headed to the goal line. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Lobos! They give themselves just a little more cushion as they close in on extending this winning run. This offense has it with really good field position. Smart move to keep it on the ground. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and the clock is definitely on their side. They'll just try to run it out here. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. They'll ride Davis here. Picks up the first down, still moving. And the defense finally makes the stop after the sweet run and good gain. Inside the 15, 1st and 10 from the 14. They try to pop a run on the draw. The draw draws nothing except a swarm of tacklers. He's stopped immediately.
Well, they try to go with the draw out of the shotgun, but just way too much penetration allowed up front. That defensive line just took that play over.
They get off the rock.
Touchdown, New Mexico! And they take it in for 6 more points. That score will give them a little more room to operate here in the 4th quarter as they go for their 6th straight win.
And how about it? Everyone getting involved, getting the big tight end involved. This offense has done an unbelievable job scoring points. This defense...
Just complete and utter dominance in this one. Outplayed their opponent and took care of business.
Yeah, total domination in all 3 phases of the game. Offense, defense, and special teams. This team came ready to play, and man, it was pedal to the metal right from the opening kickoff.
And that's how you like it. Forget the close games, forget the heartbreakers, this play could decide it. Just frying pan meet face, ball game over.
That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and you've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football. Welcome to University Stadium, home of the Lobos of the University of New Mexico in Albuquerque. As we'll see a squad from the Mountain West, the San Diego State Aztecs, taking on the winners of 6 straight, the New Mexico Lobos. For EA Sports... Well, this is not what the doctor ordered in terms of starting field position. The give to Davis. Drives into the pile just to pick up a 1. They'll spot it at the 10. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. The give to the back. Rumbles ahead for 6 and all the way out to the 16. Let's talk a little bit about New Mexico. Good pickup on the recruiting trail just last week. 3-star defensive back. A guy that could be a bit of a diamond in the rough, but that type of talent is what they need to build that secondary.
Man, yeah, and this is a program they're trying to build something. They're trying to climb to that next level, and this is how you do it. You get players that your school can go out and get, and now you let them play, start to develop, and turn into something great.
The Lobos have it with a 1st and 10. Looking downfield on first down. Shoots it to the left. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. From the gun. Give on the inside. Tripped up at the 25 after picking up 4. So they're facing 3rd and short from the 25. From the gun. Wants to pass. Makes the grab. It's Davis. Breaks into the open. Love to see these 3rd down conversions on offense, and they're out to their own 39-yard line.
A nice job by the QB. It's 3rd down. It's money down. I'm looking to throw the ball down the field. What's open? My running back. Find him, hit him, let him do the rest. Good job.
He hurls one deep down the left side. Oh, right through his hands. They came out attacking, wanted to impose their will, and they missed a big chance on that one. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Good timing on the quick out. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Now a 1st down from the 45-yard line.
Nice complimentary football we're seeing from this team here early. Defense did their job in the opening drive, and now your offense is doing their job too. Really nice throw that time by the quarterback. You've got to love what you're seeing on both sides of the ball if you're this team's head coach.
They'll ride Davis here. They'll get him stopped at the 34. He's got 10 yards on that one and a 1st down. Use the play fake. Now to throw. The short hands, it's Turner. And he'll be out of bounds on what turns out to be the final play of the 1st quarter. It's been a defensive battle through the 1st period, and the stats tell that tale. Well, based on that, we can hope to see a little more offensive explosion here in the 2nd quarter as we get ready to get things started. And the Lobos come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. Running to Green. There he goes. And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Lobos!
And what a nice touchdown run. And this is a team effort, right? It's got to start with the offensive line to give you that crease, and then the wide receivers start to kick in, and the running back, he handles the rest. Nice touchdown run.
Now New Mexico will go back to work on offense. If you like old-fashioned, grind-it-up, run-over football, that last touchdown drive was for you, Jesse.
That was impressive, man. Great blocking up front and tough physical running by these ball carriers, David.
And now you wonder how the defense responds. Like, are they going to get way more aggressive to try to stop the run? I got to do something to break the rhythm of that running game.
Out of bounds at the 27-yard line, and this offense needed a play like that. 1st down, 10 yards to go. Looking to throw on 1st down. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it up to 45. Wonder if they'll be conservative on 1st and 10. Snagged out of the air.
And a really nice job by the wide receiver. You run a drag route, find space. They're in zone coverage. They're not covering man-to-man. Find a little hole. Look at that QB. Y'all get on the same page. You could tell they were, and that's why they got the first down.
The Lobos with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Back to pass on second down. It's picked off, and that's number 10. Didn't get a touch. Wants to go up top on first down. They get to him as he throws.
Pressure affects quarterbacks, and this guy's one of the best in the nation. I don't care how talented you are, but if you're being hit, you're not going to throw completions.
Misfired on first down, back to the air on second. Intercepted. A first half turnover can swing momentum. And he's wrapped up after. They'll run it from the gun. Not much working there. It'll be 2nd and 9. Kept it on the ground on first down. Now back to the line. Wants to throw. He's working against the clock. They're working that left side. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. They'll try to get it through the air. Got it set up on the outside. Still on his feet at the 45. They finally make the stop. That's going to make those halftime stats look a little bit nicer as we head to the break. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, looks like you've got a great atmosphere today in Albuquerque. And talk about a good competitive game so far. Not saying this has been the best first half we've seen in the history of these two programs, but they've matched each other's intensity, and the result has been, well, a good competitive game so far. They don't call me the most creative man in broadcasting for nothing, you know. And with that, let's send it back to the guys at University Stadium.
The Aztecs will kick it off to start the second half. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was looking for more running room.
At the 23. And your new
Let's see what the Lobos offense has in store. First drive of the second half, always fun to watch. You see what type of tweaks were made at the half, especially when... Oh, he's got some space. And it's a first down. They'll mark it at the 44.
The defense has got to do a better job with assignment football. Somebody has to be accounting for the quarterback on these run plays. You know you're going to see it. You've seen it on film. The option play, nobody home. He just takes off. That's an easy first down pickup for the offense. Moving forward now, the defense, they've got to settle in, and they've got to start playing better when it comes to assignment football.
They'll go to work in the air on second down. The sure hands, it's Thompson. Dragged down at the 43, but it's a pickup of 10 on that one. And the Lobos come to the line with a fresh set of downs. He'll do it himself. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Lobos now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. The give to Davis. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line?
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just
Catch and stride inside the 15. Touchdown, New Mexico. They take the lead with the 6.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, gets you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it...
Let's see what the Lobos offense has dialed up this time. How about that last drive? Just carved him up in the air, David.
Yeah, and how about that quarterback? You gave him the ball, and he delivered the goods. Great job taking apart the defense, Jesse, on that last drive.
He really did, David. I mean, that was a masterclass in just reading coverage and being accurate.
And they'll bring him to the ground after a short gain. And the Lobos are at the line trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. Snap from the gun on 3rd down. Looking for a deep man. He's got it inside the 15. Touchdown, Lobos! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. They are stuck deep in their own territory and trying to get out, opening the drive from their own 3. Look out, he's got room. Nice pickup on the ground there. They'll move the sticks for the 1st down. Split backs here. Wants to throw on 1st down. Here comes the heat. And the pass falls incomplete. That's how we'll wrap up the 3rd quarter of play. But now, time for the 4th quarter. That's the end of the period, and New Mexico has the lead. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. One more quarter to go, and it looks as if we are ready to play. It'll be 2nd down as we open the final stanza. Looking downfield, it's Selvia. Unloads to the wideout. Pass is incomplete, and by this stage of his career, you'd think a junior quarterback might take a little better care of the football. This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. Got a man, it's Carr. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the 1st down. Trying to get it to the marker. That'll be enough for a fresh set of downs. He gets it to the 32.
And that's the challenge for this defense, man. It starts to get later in the ball game. That clock is not your friend. You're losing the football game. They got to meet the physical challenge of this run game.
And he'll make the grab along the sideline, but he's not able to get to the 1st down marker.
This offense is not letting up, guys. They've got a lead here late, and they are still taking shots. They're still looking for explosive plays. This defense just has not had an answer here all game long.
Finds space on the right. And he was on his way. Gets it all the way to the 38. This offense lines up feeling awfully good after that big play. Under fire. Incomplete thanks to the great defensive pressure there that sort of threw them out of rhythm.
And we need more of this from this defense, man. They have let this guy have too much time to throw the football. They haven't gotten that jersey dirty yet, haven't sacked him. But this is just as good as a sack. Getting to him, hitting him, letting him feel the physicality of this game, and not letting him feel comfortable.
Makes the catch. It's Davis. He gets it to the 34-yard line, but excellent 3rd down defense, and 4th down's coming up. They'll try to salvage a field goal on this drive. Didn't make him sweat at all. It's good. We will get another look at this New Mexico offense. Firmly in control of this game. We'll see if they just try to run out the clock and get out with a victory.
Everybody on offense here should feel really good about their performance today too, David. They had a really good game plan coming in this one. They went out and they executed at a very high level.
Yeah, lights out, and this game's over. I'm interested to see the philosophy now. Do we keep chucking the pill and keep trying to score points? Because it's the defense's responsibility to stop them. Or do they just run this clock and say, all right, we did enough today. We kicked them in the face.
From the 17-yard line, threatening to score on 1st and 10. He's all the way down to the 3. An electric run has him set up.
Well, I think you're starting to see some examples of why this guy is inexperienced in a freshman quarterback, right? Obviously, he's thrown...
Touchdown, New Mexico! And the beatdown has ensued. That lead a little more comfortable now as they close in on extending this winning streak. These guys looking to put the finishing touches on this game with that score.
Yeah, I think you feel confident that ends it, right? Late in the game, it would take a miracle for the defense to get back in it. That miracle is no longer coming now.
A strong, methodical, workmanlike effort from this team. No frills, just get the job done and get the win.
I love when you describe my teams like that. Just consistent, methodical, strong. I don't have to do things special every single week. All I'm supposed to do is get the W, and that's what they did.
And this is why practice is so important, guys. You can tell that this team was locked in way back earlier in the week. They watched the film. They got good looks in practice. They knew what to anticipate. They knew what looks they were going to see. And when those looks presented themselves, boy, oh boy, did they ever take advantage.
Thanks. One of the toughest things to do in all of college football is win on the road. When you're a ranked team going into a hostile environment, these fans are ready to knock them off course. Welcome everyone to Mackey Stadium in Reno, home to the Nevada Wolfpack. As we'll see the number 22 team in the country, the New Mexico Lobos, taking on a squad hoping to prevent another L this week, the Nevada Wolfpack. To the ground with the back. Works ahead for a couple. They'll stop him at the 27. Guys, let's talk a little bit about New Mexico. They've climbed into the top 25. Nothing has been given to these guys, but they're quickly becoming a problem for everybody else.
Well, they are, and they earned that number beside their name. They've played really, really well. The question is, now can you keep it? David, how many times in the past have we seen a team outside the top 25 finally get ranked and then get blown out the very next week?
And there's not a lot of difference between 25 and 45. A lot of times, so many people close together. So earn that ranking and try to keep climbing.
They are backing up their pregame words. Their first drive of the game, 4th down in their own end, and they're going for it. Drag down, but they'll move the sticks for a 1st down.
Well, there are not a lot of head coaches that I think are willing on their opening drive to go for it on 4th down, especially in that kind of field position. But this head coach ain't scared. He believes in his running back. He believes in his offensive line to go pick it up, and that's exactly what they did.
The Lobos can really attack on this 2nd and short. Gives it on the option. All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the 1st down.
A lot of times on 2nd down, you're thinking pass, especially 2nd, maybe in a little bit long. Really good job by the offense, committing to the running game, getting the 1st down really easily.
Got his man. And he's brought down after a nice game. And the Lobos with the 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. The give to the tailback. They could have used a little bit more there. Pick up of 3. It's 3rd and 7.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one. The Lobos will go for it here on 4th down. He's got it. 1st down and more. Guided out of bounds at the 22. A good play for this offense as they are threatening to score. They'll have to hustle if they want to get off another snap before the end of the period. And a short gain on this run, and that'll bring us to the end of the 1st. So New Mexico's offense will have its first possession of the game. And guys, any discussion about this offense has to start and end with the guy behind center.
Yeah, I mean, the quarterback, he gets the ball on every play. He's got to be the leader. He's got to be able to throw the football. So many times you see Jesse where they can run it as well, but he's the captain usually on most teams. It starts and ends with him.
Yeah, and David, the thing you love about this guy, too, is he's such a good distributor and facilitator with the football. He knows this offense like the back of his hand, and he's able to take advantage of all the different weapons they have surrounding him.
Wants to fire on 2nd down. Grab near the sticks. It's Davis. That completion gets them inside the 10, and the defense is running out of room to defend. And the Lobos trying to get a touchdown on 1st and goal. Looking to throw. Now he's going to break the pocket. Quickly out on the screen to the wide receiver. Touchdown, Lobos! Made the grab and took it on in for the score.
You talk about ball control offense. This offense just held the ball for the whole first quarter and then some. Strung a drive together, making the great plays when they needed them. That's a great opening statement from this offense.
Now New Mexico will go back to work on offense. Took the last drive in for a touchdown. They'll try to do it again on this one. Using his legs, keeping his eyes downfield. Steps out at the 34-yard line. Big pickup on that one in this offense within striking distance. They'll snap it on first down from the 35. Looking to throw on first down. Got his man quickly. Let's talk a little bit about New Mexico. They were really excited about the pickup they got last week. Commitment from a 3-star defensive back, David. And when programs at this level can get guys like that in the building, everybody celebrates.
That whole building gets excited because transfer portal is one thing, but high school recruiting, when you can get somebody out of high school with some raw tools that are really good, you can see the future could be bright. You take those guys, you try to develop them instead of going into the transfer portal.
The Lobos come to the ball trying to pick up this 3rd and short. And they did not let him get to that first down line. It'll bring up a call here.
You know, as a defense, you kind of want to force the give on the RPO. You want them to run the football, and you could tell maybe the quarterback wishes he pulled this. Small gain, but some information you gathered maybe for the next time you get to run an RPO.
It is. They take over late in the half, enough time to put together a drive. From the gun, to give, looking for room.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on first down, man, you are doing just that.
Second down, they'll go to the air. Fakes the grab on the left. And that's where they'll mark him, but a chunk play, and they pick up a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. A strike downfield. They get him down at the 36. It will be a first down. And the Lobos come to the line with a new set of downs. To the air on first down. Looking for the end zone. And swatted down by the defense to stop the scoring opportunity. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. After the incompletion, they go back up top. He's got him. Terrific job getting to him. There was nowhere to go. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. It's complete to the left. Got enough to move the sticks. First down from the 17. And now in the most bizarre of spots, here comes the field goal kicker. And he'll try to keep that smooth leg swing going for the 2nd time today. This one from 34 yards out. Let's see what the Lobos offense has in store. From the gun, they'll try the middle. Not much there. Picks up a couple to the 22. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. He'll pull it on the read. Sweet cut there. Got to be smart, patient, great vision. Uses all of that to get to the 29. The Lobos are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Quarterback on the keeper. Crosses the 40. And he's to the 48-yard line. That'll be good enough for a first down. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Looking down the middle. With the catch, it's Thompson.
It's a nice play call there. You've got 2-possession lead. You're trying to keep the defense guessing, right? Because you've got that lead, they know you're going to run it, but you still have got to be able to sprinkle in some shot plays and some vertical throws. That was really, really...
Turning it on! What a play there, and he rips off a big one all the way to the 16-yard line. And the Lobos had tough field position to start this drive, but they've been relentless in moving the ball methodically down the field. Buying some time. Outside the pocket, lets it go.
You've heard us talk about it a million times. Find the tight end in the red zone. Use the big bodies, right? Well, they do. And he drops it. God, that is not normal for the tight end position. These are the guys you depend on down here in this area.
Unleashes to the end zone. He's picked off, and he's thrown a dozen of them.
And some defensive backs just have a way of finding the football, and he's starting to develop that. His 3rd interception on the season, just has a good feel for playing that spot in the back.
Final stands of the game, and we'll start with the first down. Use the play fake, down a throw. He finds a soft spot in the middle. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
And if it ain't broke, don't fix it, right? This is what got this team in this position to win this game. Aggressive offense, taking shots. Here we are in the 4th quarter. They've got the lead. Why stop now?
Got some room, headed to the goal line. Touchdown, New Mexico. A great... Let's see what the Lobos offense has dialed up this time. They'll try to get outside. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
Defense is about firing off, hitting the offensive guys, and staying in your gaps. Everybody knowing where they're supposed to be. You could tell the defense, everyone was right where they're supposed to be, nowhere to run.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Maybe a 3-yard pickup there. 3rd and long coming up. Trying to pick up a first down. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down. Here comes the field goal unit as they'll try to get the 3. He's already made 1 field goal, but this one is going to need a big leg. A 50-yard attempt coming. It's good. They'll put it in play from the 36 for the first play of the drive. Fires to the big fella. That's a really good tackle there, giving up some size and still making the play. The Lobos can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. The handoff, keep working on that clock. Still running at the 40. Breaks into the open. Touchdown, Lobos! And the pummeling has started. They tack on another score, and how about the way this team has responded to a loss and now about to move to 9-1.
Man,
Well, this one had all the suspense of a bug hurtling his way toward a windshield, and they did splatter them. An absolutely dominating performance.
I think you got to give the coaching staff a ton of credit. They obviously had their guys ready to play and motivated right from the opening kick. All 3 phases we saw, just spectacular football. No mental mistakes, David. You really can't play better than that.
Nah, it's really fun to do this. Come out and just dominate opponents. Start from finish. Nothing to worry about. You just know you're better. You're going to do you, put up a bunch of points, and win by a lot of points.
That will put the wrap on things from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. You've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football. One of the toughest things to do in all of college football is win on the road. When you're a ranked team going into a hostile environment, these fans are ready to knock them off course. Welcome to Las Vegas, home to the UNLV Rebels. As we'll see the number 22 team in the country, the New Mexico Lobos, taking on a squad hoping to prevent another L this week, the UNLV Rebels. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer alongside. Keeps it on the bootleg. That one never had a chance. Incomplete. Not sure exactly what went haywire there, but the timing was just off.
And that's your job as a defense, right? You got to find a way to disrupt the timing and jam wide receivers or get to the quarterback and make him feel uncomfortable, but you can't let that timing be easy and effortless. Nice job by the defense.
And this set of downs gets started from the 33, 1st and 10. Got the quick pass. He'll be forced out of bounds. They'll mark him down at the 44-yard line, and this offense has it going. And the Lobos have it with a 1st and 10. Looking downfield on 1st down. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on 1st down. 2nd down coming. What will they dial up on 2nd, and a long way to go. The give on the option. There he goes. Past the 1st down marker and still running. And they'll finally get him down after a terrific pickup. The Lobos kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. Fires to the wideout. Catch in the middle, it's Thompson. Brought down just outside the red zone. He moves the chains, it's at the 22.
And this offense is just so dynamic because they've got playmakers at all the skill positions, right? We just saw a big play in the running game. Now we see one in the passing game. There's not one dude that you can key on here if you're on defense to try and slow them down.
And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. He's dragged down at the 12 as they try to cash in on this red zone opportunity. And the Lobos come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go. They say you could call holding on every play. Well, they did on that one. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. He caught it. He gets it in. Touchdown, New Mexico.
The quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. And listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end.
Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. He puts a lot of air under it down the sideline. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. After the incompletion, it's 2nd and 10 from their own 25. They'll ride Davis here. Gets it past the marker. He's into the open down the middle. He's at the 20. And he slipped through the crowd, and he'll house it. Touchdown, Lobos!
Yeah, offensive line, give me a crack. I'll do the rest. How about the Jets, the speed? He just turns it on, going 70-plus to the house. What a huge play by the running back.
We will get another look at this New Mexico offense. They've come out smoking with touchdowns on each of their first 2 drives, and they're back to work now. Throws to the wideout. He's got an open man. And this offense is feeling it as they rip off a big chunk of yardage, and they've got it on the 22. Would they go for a big play on 1st and 10? Firing to the end zone. Touchdown, New Mexico! The finisher, the exclamation point on that drive. The mantra is... This drive will get started from the 37-yard line. Looking to throw on 1st down. Trying to hit him with a quick game on 1st down, and nothing doing there. The Lobos have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Out of the gun to give to the back. Oh, he's got some space. The defense got caught that time, and they finally get him on the ground at the 41. And the Lobos, after ripping off that huge run, let's see if they can do it again. Unloads to the wideout. And that pass incomplete. The defense got a hand on it.
Man, I love defenders that are able to get up in the receiver's face, challenge them, and press coverage at the line of scrimmage. Nice job there defending against the slant.
This time he's got his man. Down to the 26-yard line before they ride him out of bounds, and this defense is on its heels. Out of the gun, the running back has it. After the productive 1st down play, it's 2nd and 6. Back to throw, time running short in the half. And good coverage and better hands on that shot to the end zone.
This defense is going to have to make some adjustments here at halftime because they have been taken advantage of deep down the field in the passing game. They've already given up 2 TD passes. That was almost number 3.
Under pressure, and down he goes at the 33. The offense will stop the clock and use one of its timeouts. Waning seconds of the 1st half, and they'll try to tack on a 3 before they head to the locker room. This field goal attempt is going to be an even 50-yarder. He boomed it through. If you want to look on the bright side, at least you can pile up a bunch of yards if you can move the ball, because it is a long way to the end zone. Just a short pass to the tight end. Really good job making a play, getting it out to the 24 and moving those chains. 1st and 10 from their own 24-yard line. Wide receiver going in motion. From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. Not much doing there. He gets it to the 26, a gain of 1. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Back to pass. Looking to the big tight end. Complete to the right. And they'll move the chains and get it to the 47-yard line.
To be honest, I think the quarterback was a little bit surprised himself at the play call that came in that time. You've got a 3-possession lead here.
Turning it on. Got enough for the 1st, and he's still going. And he picks up a 1st down. That is not a flag on the play. It's just lingerie on the deck after that move. Wants to go up top on 1st down. It's complete to the right. Stopped just inside the 30 at the 29. It's a 10-yard pickup and a 1st down. The Lobos come to the line with a fresh set of downs. And a nice run there before the defense finally makes the stop.
And when he first downs is a priority for a defense, and you can't get bludgeoned. You can't get physically beat at the point of attack. You know the percentages. It's usually pretty good on first down that they're going to run the football. So them getting that big chunk, getting in second and short, not a good job by this defense.
They'll give him maybe one on the play. It's down to the 20. And the Lobos come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep the drive moving. Quick catch on 3rd down. The chains will move, and they'll have 1st and 10 from inside the red zone at the 18.
At the 18.
The Lobos pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. They get the conversion there. He used his size and nice moves to get past the chain. Got enough space, and he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, Lobos!
Another rushing touchdown. That's now 2 on the game. This offense thought they could come into this one running the ball, being the more physical team, and they look like it right now.
Starting off this quarter close enough to smell the goal line. Touchdown, New Mexico! And they take it in for 6 more points. That score might be the one to put them over the top and run this winning streak to 9.
And honestly, it's been about complementary football in this game, right? We've seen this offense go up and down.
Now New Mexico will go back to work on offense. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play caller is dialing up, these guys offensively have been able to go out and execute, David.
Yeah, and it's just maintaining the lead. Keep doing what you've been doing. You got a big lead. Let's just keep piling it on until they find an answer.
Rush is on him. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
Well, if this offense is going to win this game, and down the road, if they're going to reach the college football playoff and look to win a national championship, they have got to keep this quarterback clean. Couldn't do it on that last play.
On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Tight end getting vertical. He gets it to the 38-yard line, and they'll pick up a fresh set of downs. 1st down here for the offense. The give to Davis. And he finds some solid space, makes a nice gain before the defense is able to stop him. And the Lobos with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving.
22 water. 22 water.
Leaves it with the back. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the 1st down.
Gain of 3.
And this is a guy that can find you the hidden yardage. That play, he just pushes the pile to get that 1st down.
Off play action on 1st down. Can't hold on. He had him right down the middle, and he flat dropped it.
I'm a little bit surprised they're still throwing the football here this late in the game with this kind of lead. They're on 1st down, taking a shot, falls incomplete, but obviously they're still seeing matchups that they want to take advantage of in the back end of this defense, so they're letting it fly. And sometimes for the defense, it just takes one play, right, to create some momentum. Obviously, this guy's been eating them up. He's got over 100 yards rushing on the day, but finally, David, they get something positive here in the run game defensively.
But you kind of know that coming in. He's going to get his. Such a great back, and he's had a great day. Need to put more plays together like that right there.
Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Lobos have it with a 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Lobos! They put another one on the board here in the 4th quarter. And how about this team? Just a lone blemish on the resume and about to go to... Let's see what the Lobos offense has in store. They'll keep it on the ground, trying to milk the clock. And he is stopped immediately by the big defensive lineman. Clock stops. We have reached the 2-minute 2nd and 10. Back to throw, it's Selvia. Fires to the wideout. Got his man downfield. He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. And the Lobos come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to keep the drive alive. Powers through the defender. They'll pick up the first down as he gets it out to the 27-yard line. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Wide receiver comes in motion. From the shotgun, they'll run it. Just working and poking and prodding and finding his way up to the 36. The Lobos in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Rides the back on the option to give. And they'll spot it at the 38, and that'll be plenty for the first down.
Well, they needed 2 yards for that first down. The running back doing just enough to make sure he keeps this drive alive.
And the Lobos back to the line on first down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. With the catch, it's Thompson. Breaks into the open. Guided out of bounds at the 22. A good play for this offense as they are threatening to score. The Lobos will line it up on 1st and 10. Here's the handoff. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
And the defense is still fighting. They haven't had the day that they dreamed of. But, you know, talking to the coaches coming to the game, like they thought they had a good plan. They'd be ready to attack and limit some of the damage this offense has done. They haven't done it today, though. They got to go back to the drawing board, figure some things out, because this wasn't a great day.
When you know you have a team outclassed, the ability to play to that standard and finish with a blowout like this is really impressive.
And it's almost like playing against yourself, right? You know you're better. You know you're going to win the football game, but how do I continue to still execute? This was so easy, great execution, just beat down in every facet.
I think as a player, you just love being in such great rhythm, and we saw that right from the get-go in this game. Offense just able to matriculate the ball down the field. Defense was not giving anything up. What a great game plan coming in, and this was just total domination.
That's going to do it from here. For David The final home game of any college football season is cause for celebration. Senior Day, a perfect way to celebrate and remember all of the accomplishments of this group of leaders. Welcome to University Stadium, home of the Lobos of the University of New Mexico in Albuquerque. As we'll see a squad from the Mountain West, the Boise State Broncos, taking on the 16th ranked team in the land, the New Mexico Lobos. For EA Sports. And the Lobos with an absolute gift to start this drive with goal to go. Handoff from the gun. He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here. Going to work on second down in the red zone. Is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Just plowing ahead. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, New Mexico. Well, just as you would expect, that didn't take very long.
It didn't, Reese, and you've got to make great field position count. When you've got opportunities, you got to pay it off. And the offense took advantage, scoring a touchdown. Didn't have far to go, but they got the points they needed.
Let's see what the Lobos offense has dialed up this time. They stuck the last drive in the end zone. They'll try to follow suit here. He's got him in the flat. Quick throw, but he's not going anywhere. The defense was all over it. The Lobos with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. They go to the ground. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. Guys, let's talk a little bit about New Mexico. They had a win on the recruiting trail last week. 3-star linebacker giving a heel off one deep down the left side. He makes a grab. They will score. Touchdown, Lobos.
A lot of times you see those receivers, as soon as they get by the DBs, you know, that hand goes straight up in the air. I got him. I got to step on him. He got to step on him. And the ball was thrown perfectly out in front. You can see he runs underneath it, gets it, and gets the long touchdown on the go route.
We will get another look at this New Mexico offense. They put 2 touchdowns on the board in the early going, and now right back to work. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Working that left side now. Ripping off a good chunk inside the 25, and they're set up with a first down. Last completion moved the sticks in. Let's see if they try it again. Trying play action. Got his man on the right. And this one will be stopped for no gain. In their vision of that play, someone would run free after making an easy catch. There was nowhere to run and nowhere to go except down.
Probably looked really good when they drew that one up on the board this week in practice, but obviously a lot more difficult to go out and execute. Give the defense credit. Great stop.
Now to see if they can answer this early blitz here in the second quarter. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. From here, it would just be a 30-yard field goal try. Let's see how aggressive they're going to be to try to pick up that first down. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete, and fourth down's coming. And they decide to trot out the kicker. He needs to make sure those mechanics are pure from the right hash and 40 yards away. Right down the boulevard, it's good. And they'll push that lead out a little further.
Man, so many more times we're going to say, go for it.
Now New Mexico will go back to work on offense. They kicked a field goal on the last drive, Jesse. They've got the lead. Don't make a dumb mistake, but maintain your aggressive play calling.
Yeah, no doubt. And I think it's the play caller right now just taking a look at that script he's got in front of him and finding out where are my playmakers, who can we take advantage of on this defense to get a touchdown here, Dave.
Yeah, and just keep moving the ball down the field. Just execute a little bit better in the red zone. There's no need to panic. We're moving the football, and we got the lead.
Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. And the Lobos will punt it away on 4th down. They'll have to boot it away for the first time tonight. Really good job by the coverage team. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. He lobs one high down the left side. And they dialed up a shot play, but they couldn't make the connection.
Well, we know this offense hasn't been able to get it going on the ground so far in this game. Now they're trying through the air, but give this defense credit. They've got a really good game plan. They've got all 11 guys on that side of the ball.
There he goes. And he eluded the defense, and he'll take it all the way. Touchdown, New Mexico.
You know, quarterbacks and receivers, they develop confidence and chemistry as the game goes on. These two right now are definitely on the same page.
Opening play of the drive from the 39. They'll move the wide receiver. Wants to throw on 1st down. Finds a tight end. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker. The Lobos can really attack on this 2nd and short. Catch in the middle, it's Thompson. Makes the stop at the 49, give him 5 yards on the play and a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake on 1st down. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down.
Yeah, and you don't see that often, right? This guy is elite. He's one of the best in the business. This is what he does for a living, obviously. That's why he gets paid millions of dollars. Yes, NIL is real. So I don't expect many misses.
Quarterback feeling that pressure, and he's knocked down at the 42.
This is a good sign for this defense. The rate they were going, not touching the quarterback, him already having 2 touchdown passes in the 1st half, this was not going to be a fun football game to watch. Now they're turning the tide a little bit, getting a little bit of pressure, getting a sack.
He'll be brought down at the 46, and he is well short of that 1st down marker. 4th down coming. They'll use a timeout right before halftime, maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. So the offense is going to go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. And it's incomplete. The long. Keeping it on the ground to open the 2nd half. Picks up a useful 5-yard chunk out to the 30-yard line. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. They'll ride Davis here. Pushes ahead for a couple. They'll mark it at the 33. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And the Lobos line up, trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. They'll stick to the ground, looking for the marker. He gets it oh so close to the first down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short. So in their own territory, on 4th and inches, the offense will stay on the field. Motion from the wide receiver. From the shotgun, the inside give. Pretty good job of running to get 2 there to the 32. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. Wants to go up top. Here's the pressure. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. He's going to take off. And some room to work. Great job by this savvy senior to know when he just needs to move the sticks with his feet.
Really nice awareness that time by the quarterback. He knew exactly where he needed to get to pick up the first down. He's scrambling on that play, and there are a lot of guys out there.
Oh, he's got some space. A huge pickup, knocked out of bounds at the 30, but they are in business. The Lobos are moving quickly down the field. Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. And the defense gets home. Yippee-ki-yay at the 35.
This defense, they are tenacious, and they've got guys up front that are athletic and that are so strong and then can collapse the pocket. You saw it right there in that play-action attempt.
And the Lobos trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. That's caught. It's Thompson. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a 1st down. Ball's at the 25. They're in field goal range, but they'd love to convert this 3rd and short. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. And they'll send the field goal team back out for the 2nd time tonight. It is good. Let's see what the Lobos offense has in store. Jesse, they had to kick a field goal the last time they had it.
Yeah, oftentimes early in game.
Throws toward the end zone. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Off play action. Knew where he wanted to go with it, but couldn't find his target. It's incomplete.
That's a ball that this offense should be able to complete. They had the coverage they wanted. Receiver ran on the route. Just an inaccurate throw by the quarterback.
Throws to the wideout. This one's complete. Really nice job to convert that 3rd down, and they've got it at the 33. The Lobos getting set on 1st and 10. Quick pass on the jet motion. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one. Last play was a near disaster, now dealing with 2nd and 13. Looking to fire. Throws for the tight end. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be 3rd down. Trying to pick up a 1st down. On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down. It's picked off. 13th time he's done that this year. Nice pickup on the return, but more important, they got the takeaway, and now they're in business.
So you're saying there's a chance?
First snap of this drive comes from the 32. They'll keep it on the ground to keep this clock moving. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain.
And
You can feel the momentum a little bit, right? I mean, the fourth quarter has kind of changed, and this defense is settled in. Their offense has scored as well. So this is a big tipping point in this football game. This is a big possession because Uncle Mo is all on the side of the defense.
They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Leaves it with the back. Absolutely nowhere to go as this defense makes a 3rd down stop.
Yeah, and really good 3rd down situational defense. You know it's 3rd and long. You know the pass play's coming. Defense was ready. Nice job forcing the 4th down.
So how good you feeling right now if you're on offense in this situation? You want to just play conservative? You want to punt it over and let your defense finish out the game? Or do you trust...
All business today for this ball club. They come out and they get the win.
And that's all that matters. It's not always pretty. You don't always do everything you want to do or check all the boxes. But at the end of the game, Jesse, you want that W.
No doubt about it. They made the plays they needed to make in order to get this win. I thought the quarterback showed tremendous poise, good leadership throughout the course of the game. Defense made stops when they had to make them. So, right, there were some things that are going to need to clean up moving forward, but ultimately they were the better team today.
Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
faced a proud and resilient conference, and now it's time to crown this season's champion. Welcome, folks, to the classic Cotton Bowl right in the heart of Dallas, Texas. As we'll see a squad from the Mountain West, the Hawaii Rainbow Warriors, taking on the 13th ranked team in the land, the New Mexico Lobos. For EA Sports, I'm Chris Fowler, joined in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get this thing going. And the offense starts in the shadow of their own end zone. They're going to the air on the first play. Looks left and finds his target there. Not much after the catch, but it is good enough for a first down. A new set of downs after that completion. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Moves out of the pocket. He'll throw it now. It is intercepted. And he's wrapped up after a solid. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Nice grab. It's Thompson. And that's out of bounds after a decent gain. Second down play coming up for this offense. Defense moving receivers around now before the snap. They keep him off bounds with a run. Brought down at the 33. That's good enough to move the sticks.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. And really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
The Lobos begin a new series here. 1st and 10. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Looking deep downfield to the left. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete. Incompletion makes it 2nd and 10 from the 40.
A lot of times college football, the game comes down to just a play or two. And that's a missed opportunity by this offense. I wouldn't be surprised to see them try to come back to that same play in the second half.
And the Lobos looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. Off the play fake on 1st down. Grabbed by the receiver. And rolls out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Chris, how about the offensive balance these last couple of plays we're seeing from these guys? Not only are they balanced, but the explosiveness. A big run followed up by...
And it's caught. Touchdown, Lobos.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money.
Here comes the New Mexico offense back on the field. The last possession was a passing game clinic. They moved it right down for a touchdown. Can they keep it going? He's wide open. Look out. The stop made at the 45, but enough for a first down.
Love to see an aggressive mindset following sudden change. The quick strike here. The defense barely has a chance to even get set up and get established before they have to deal with a big shot taken over their head.
It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on 1st down. Offense lines up for a 2nd down play off the incompletion. Motion by the back. Defense better adjust. With the catch, it's Thompson. That's out of bounds after a solid game. That's nice execution to pick up the first down. Good curl run, Kirk, against the zone.
Yeah, when you play zone coverage like this, it's very difficult to defend this route. If the quarterback does a nice job of reading the coverage, I thought he used his eyes there to be able to move the defense where he wanted them, created an opening in that defense, and then he made a great throw for that first down.
So the offense declines the penalty after the big play. So the offense comes up now on 1st down thanks to that costly penalty. And the wideout goes in motion. Here comes a throw from the red zone. Caught in the backfield. It's Davis. Looking for the end zone. Has a lane. Touchdown, New Mexico. They connect for 6.
I'll tell you what, his screen pass is tough.
First down, looking to throw the ball. Defense is coming after him. This one is broken up and falls incomplete.
What a great job here by the defender on a deep ball downfield. One of the toughest things to do is get your head turned back, locate the football. He does it perfectly and bats it away.
The offense facing a tough conversion here. 3rd and long from the 42. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Lets it go quickly. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. It's the 2-minute timeout. We've got a blowout developing here. Completion good for first down yardage for this offense. And he drops back in the gun. Quarterback takes off now, looking to scramble. He'll avoid the tackle there with a slide.
Chris, watch him work through his progressions here. Finds the first and the second option aren't there. By the third option, he's got to pull it down and try to pick up some positive yards, of which he did, and then he slides down to avoid the big hit.
They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass. So here comes second down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. A play action, looking to throw. Makes the catch. Can he get in? Brought down. The completion moves the ball down to the 4. Timeout is called to touch strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching. And the Lobos looking to finish the drive here. It's 1st and goal. Running back grabs it on the screen. He makes it to the end zone. Touchdown, Lobos.
I mean, body blow after body blow. It just cannot get any worse for this defense. The offense once again.
Looks like one more play here before halftime. He breaks free. He's got the first down and still motoring. They finally make the stop after a big gain, but that'll wrap up the first half of play. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
Chris, big expectations for this Mountain West Championship, and it has not disappointed. And there's no more fitting place to begin than with this stud receiver and how he's dominated the first half. Some guys have the ability to elude and evade. This young man is a true 3-level threat. Short passes, the intermediate game, and then the deep ball. He is a problem, and I don't think this defense has the solution. And with that, let's send it back to Chris and Kirk and the conclusion of the Mountain West Championship.
He's going to return it from near the goal line. Stop at the 22. That's
22, and your New Mexico Lobos.
New Mexico's offense retakes the field now. First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. Makes the grab. It's Thompson. To get him down, but that's a nice play. Moves the ball to the 33. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. And that's incomplete, even on a first down pass attempt. He felt heavy pressure. The misfire on first down makes it 2nd and 10 from the 33. He hands it to the back. Solid gain, moves the ball to the 37. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up 4th down now. The Lobos will line up to boot it away. And the offense forced to punt for the first time tonight. And the coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. And the Lobos offense is back out there. They're trying to build on their lead. They were forced to punt on the last possession. Send the back in motion. Pressure is coming. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
Nothing is more gratifying for a defense to be able to sit back and play zone and still get pressure on the quarterback with your defensive front.
Receiver makes the grab. The defense grabs it after the completion. He's just short of a first down.
You see more and more offenses in college football going to 3 receivers, and the slot receiver a lot of times can become the go-to guy. He gets mismatches against either safeties, a nickelback, or a linebacker walked out, and you can take advantage of it.
The Lobos getting set on 1st and 10. Here's the handoff. The senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
You know, in an era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
The tackle is made. That's a short gain, well short of the marker. They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. He bought some time, now lets it go. That's caught. It's Thompson. And they convert on 3rd down, moving the football to the 35. Play action here on 1st down. Fires it to the wideout. Catch made down the left side, an explosive play. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks, more than enough for a first down. And it's New Mexico with the lead right now. So after 3/4 of play, it's a pretty solid lead. Let's take a look at our game stats, how we got here. And now entering the final period of play, is there an epic comeback in store? We're going to find out. In time, it'll be delay of game. Quarterback unaware of the play clock. That'll cost them 5. 7th play of the drive coming up. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. He's going to take off here. He'll avoid the sack, but is brought down after a short gain.
Hey, if nothing else is there, good decision by this quarterback to be able to pick up some positive yards. Rather see him do that than force the ball into coverage. Good heads-up play.
Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Looking to scramble. Launching one to the end zone. Grab made near the sidelines. Good job keeping the foot in bounds. That'll be enough for a first down. And the Lobos trying to punch it in. It's 1st and goal. Touchdown, New Mexico. They continue to roll up. Outstanding field position to begin this drive. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Oh, the pass rush gets home.
I like the call here, but you can't run long, developing play-action passes like that if the offensive line is not going to give the quarterback time to throw.
2 o'clock with the running game. And now the defense able to bring him down.
Great response by this offense after losing all those yards. Now they got a chance here on 3rd down. You run the football, find a lane, pick up a good chunk, and now they have a chance here on this 3rd and medium.
The Lobos pick up enough yardage to get a fresh set of downs.
How impressive these guys been up front today. Big 3rd down, know what you need to do, get the first down, continue to hold on to that lead, continue to work clock, and get that much closer to securing a victory.
Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Hands off to the left. Refusing to be brought down. Touchdown, Lobos.
That's another touchdown for these guys. Man, they have had a day that you dream about, whether it's the quarterback, the running back, the receivers, the offensive line. The entire unit has been dominant.
Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin at the 39. Handoff from the shotgun. He just trucks the man. Tackle up near midfield at the 48.
Hey, nice RPO here by the offense. Defense is going to sit back, make it easy on the quarterback, hand it off up the middle. Nice solid gain. Stay ahead of the chains.
Stop right near midfield. It'll be a first down. A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. Receiver in motion now. A pop pass on the jet sweep. The sophomore with a strong tackle there.
Boy, I'm a big fan of that jet sweep motion like that. It really forces the defense to stretch them out horizontally and can create some vertical seams for this offense. They got some positive yards. Didn't quite get the first down, but I'll tell you what they've done. Planted a seed on this defense, and they better defend this style of play moving forward.
The Lobos line up on 1st and 10 now. Running back with the football. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing. Offense behind the 6 now on 2nd and 11 after the 1-yard loss. From the shotgun, an inside handoff. They bring him down just short of the marker, inches away from a first down. Talk about a perfect ending to a regular season, becoming champions of the Mountain West. They've made their case now. With a conference championship in tow, it's going to come down to what the committee decides to do if they'll get an invite to the college football playoff. And that is going to do it. We enjoyed being here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
Glad to have you with us from the city of trees, Boise, Idaho. We're here at Albertson Stadium, home of the Smurf Turf, for another edition of the famous Idaho Potato Bowl. Weeks of additional practice and prep for bowl games not only can set the tone for what we're going to see in this game, but for what might be in store next season as well. As we'll see a squad from Conference USA, the Florida International Panthers, taking on the 13th ranked team in the land, the New Mexico Lobos. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, can't wait to get this one started. They're going to throw it to start the drive. They're working that left side. Good, solid pickup on that one. They got it out to the 40, and it's first down. New set of downs after the completion. Punts it out of the air. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. So now it's second and long. The give to Davis. Nice move there. Turning it on. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down. And the Lobos come to the line after ripping off that huge gain on the ground, trying to keep it going. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. Makes the grab on the big throw. Can't quite cross the plane to get the 6, but they'll have the first down. Defense is backed up. Shadow of the goalpost, trying to defend their own end zone. Touchdown, Lobos! Quick strike through the air for the score.
And they cap off the drive.
He'll start this drive firing. He rifles one deep to the left. He's got it! He'll go out of bounds inside the 40. They'll mark it at the 39. One big play, and you go from a little backed up to threatening. It's first and 10 from the 40. Finds his big tight end. Stopped after a good pickup, and he'll be just a tad short of the first down. The Lobos can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Finds a crease at the 20. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll move the tight end. Oh, they're after him. It'll be incomplete. Tried to extend the play, but just couldn't find anybody open. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. The give on the counter. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. It'll be third and long. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Headed to the end zone, and he rolls into the house. Touchdown, New Mexico!
Are you kidding me? I mean, that's really good defense to take away the pass and take away the big play, but the quarterback just makes absolutely something out of nothing, scrambles around, finds a way to get in for the touchdown.
They are pinned deep in their own territory. They'll snap it from their own 4 to start the drive. Unloads to the wideout. Got him downfield. Breaks into the open. A huge play there as he has it inside the 20 at the 19. They just changed the dynamic of this possession in a heartbeat, and now it's first and 10 from inside the red zone. Here's a heat. How about that run as he drives it all the way down to the 13-yard line? Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Operating in the red zone here on second down. On the option. Now the pitch. He steps out of bounds, but it will be enough for a first down.
And you kind of thought in that situation QB might keep it, but makes the right read. Gets it to the pitch man, and what does he do? Gets downhill. Get downhill and get that first down. New set of downs. Nice execution on the option by this offense.
They'll use the running game on first and goal. Didn't even come close to getting back to the line. He'll lose 8. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. Trying to barrel in. That completion has them right on the doorstep. They'll mark it at the 1. They keep nudging it closer, but now it's third and goal from the 1. Finish the run in the end zone. Touchdown, Lobos.
Man, what great offensive execution. You talk about addressing a 2-minute situation and using almost all of the clock, adding to your lead and creating more momentum going into the half. Great execution by this offense.
Let's see what the Lobos offense has dialed up this time. They more than got the job done in the first half. Now the job in a bowl game, don't get distracted and finish the deal here in the second half.
I mean, love the way they came out. They had all that time off, didn't look rusty at all, came out with a foot on the accelerator, looked really, really good. Palmer, you just more of the same here in the second half.
I agree, and if you're on that sideline right now, now's not the time to be thinking about the off-season, the strength program, what classes you're taking in the spring. You need to focus on finishing this game, punctuating this season.
Got his man. Solid work and execution there. They'll have a first down as they mark it at the 40. And the Lobos come to the line with a new set of downs. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Give to the running back. Creating some space, getting just enough good blocking, and they've got it up to the 47-yard line. The Lobos are at the line looking to convert on third and short. Pressure coming. Can't make the grab, in this offense, which has been brilliant this season on third down, doesn't convert this time. The punt team makes its way onto the field. The punters have had the day off up to this point. First one of the game. Excellent coverage. First snap of this drive will come from their own 32. The play action fake. He lost one down the sideline. And they couldn't make the connection on the long shot.
Well, quarterback trying to get aggressive, trying to take a shot deep down the field, but just not on the same page with his wide receiver as the pass falls incomplete.
And as they get him to the ground, clock running, looks as if time will expire here in the third. That's the end of the period, and New Mexico has the lead. 3 quarters are in the books. Time becomes a factor both in trying to hold the lead or cut into it as we take a look at the stats. Not only is the scoreboard on their side, but so too is time as we open the fourth. After swapping ends of the field, they gave them a little time to figure out how they'll open the final period here on third down. The throw. Wide open downfield. This senior showed some serious arm strength firing that one in for the first down.
And you just get the feeling that this defense has to find a way to get off the field and get the football back at this juncture of the game, trailing late if they're going to win.
Offense on the move. A big play there. Gets it to the 30. He just keeps piling up numbers with completion after completion in this standout performance.
And I think some people might say late in the game, you got the win, everything's in hand, be a little bit conservative, or you just say, I'm just going to keep doing me. And what I do with this offense is throw the football all over the yard, and I'm going to try to win me a big trophy at the end of the year.
Might as well give it to him again. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. To give as they work on that clock. And he fights his way forward, gets away from one, but not much doing on that one.
It's going to be tough sledding for the offense here. They're trying to ice this game by running the football and bleeding the clock. They've got a pretty good lead here late in the game, but the defense knows the run's coming, right? So they're going to be loading the line of scrimmage, getting stops like what they just did. Interesting to see what the offense does on this next one.
That pass is well off target. He got hit as he was trying to throw, and they can't convert on third down. Right down the boulevard. It's good. And that lead grows even bigger.
I really like the decision by this offense because now they got to score 2 touchdowns.
They'll get things started on this drive from the 24. They'll send the back in motion. Quick pass on the fly motion. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. Leaves it with the running back. Now after that run, they're in pretty good shape at the 30-yard line. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. Going to take a shot at this DB. And they wanted it all on third down, but now dealing with fourth down. And the Lobos will call on their punt team. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. No return coming here as he... We sensed a great deal of confidence, almost a smugness from this coaching staff. And these guys on the field, it's as if they knew they were going to win.
Yeah, playing with a bit of a chip on their shoulder, and I think they really felt like they had a real good game plan offensively and defensively coming into this one, David. There were some matchups on the field they thought they could exploit. We saw that happen here.
No doubt. Good job by this coaching staff, understanding who's out there to make plays, feeding them the football, offense, defense, special teams. it.